Hello, welcome back to YouTube.
Yay!
This is Fiona.
This is Dad, or Mark.
Please call me Dad.
Today we're gonna do a how-to video on a duct tape cupcake.
If you're watching this, you probably already saw the duct tape cupcake video, which is only 5 seconds long.
Hi, this is my cupcake, and it's a box.
Fiona's a lot older since then,
Yeah.
even though she still has hair. Some of the tools we need are the X-Acto knife,
Or scissors.
and we have lots of colors of duct tape.
Need a straw. Some cardboard.
And some other thinner cardboard like this.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we start with?
We're gonna start with the base, the cup, and I want to make it gold. We're gonna use cardboard for the bottom. I'm gonna use this, the circle, the inside of it. Then you cut it out. Yeah.
And we're using these cutting boards, these Friskers cutting boards you buy at the craft store. They're kind of this weird plastic where you can just cut all day on them with an X-Acto knife. Your blade stays pretty sharp and it doesn't cut up your table. It's really brilliant stuff.
Out of this, we're gonna cut the outside of a cup. This is the base. We're gonna cover it in tape.
We'll take a piece of string and make a compass out of it, right? You know, compass for drawing circles? I tie a bolt in the end here. That's a whole nother video, how to tie knots. Which I bet you if you search tie a bowlin, B-O-W-L-Y-N, you'll get 1,000 YouTube videos that tell you how to tie that knot right there. Very useful. It's the bow lines for tying that on the end of your boat. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to make an arc of paper of this stuff, right? So the idea is, take the pencil, we stretch this out, and we draw an arc like that, okay?
And you should like have the string right there or something.
And then it'll be too small. See if we do the arc there,
How do you know how big you want it to be?
but I think that's too tight. Here's a test let's do.
That's a black
Like to go around this once is that far. Okay?
Is the pencil screwed?
No, it's all right. And then
Higher, like that. Yeah.
okay, this is an arc out of a much larger circle. Now we cut it out. See? And we test it.
Okay.
And then we want it to be kind of like that too.
It's the base.
We're going to test to see if our little cone we made is the right size. How's that look? Is that too vertical or is that about right?
It's about right.
About right. Look like a
Cup.
cup. So the straight cylinder, if it was like two parallel lines, it would have been
look
like
weird.
that. If we'd have done a shorter radius, it would be cone, like a really big cone. But this looks about perfect, right?
Yeah. Okay, put it.
So I cover it with gold?
Yeah.
Always overlap a little bit. Okay, awesome.
Perfect.
So this is going to be the outside of the cupcake. What's going to be the inside of the cupcake? Same color?
I think so. Or we could use pink.
So inside the cupcake is pink, outside the cup is gold.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I love it.
And he's cutting it so when you press it down, since it's curved, it won't lay flat, so it like folds around.
Always be careful with your X-Acto knife. I cut myself this morning, and that's why I have a Hello Kitty Band-Aid on. I splat that pink tape right on top there. Alright, so now we have our sides. So we've got to attach this. First we've got to roll it into a cone and attach it to our disc. Okay, now the disc. It's going to be gold on the bottom. So let's cover one side of this with pink right now. Okay, there's our pink disc.
Yeah. gonna leave a little piece of thing of tape around this so we can stick it to the inside later. And
I don't mind.
if you want, before you stick this together, you can, on our last one, we wrote happy birthday because it was a present, cut it out, and stuck it on the inside of the bottom because it's going to be a box.
Yeah, that's right.
And if you open it, you'll see this.
Okay, so if we go like this, stick this together. One of the great things about duct tape is that you can pull it apart. You stick something together, you can pull it apart. Like I've taped this together, and if it turns out it's too big or too small, I can untape it, I can peel it apart, and just make it bigger or smaller. Okay, but let's do a little test. I know this is the wrong way, but if we go like this, it looks like
too big.
It's too big. So I'm going to take it in a little bit.
Remember, it flapped over. So.
How much do you think?
Let me see.
Make sure the top is still bigger than the bottom. Let's do it right here. Okay.
See the bits?
About right?
Yep.
That's gonna fit. That's gonna jam down in there. You see?
Yeah.
Should put a bit of gold here.
Now lift it up.
Okay. Now this has got to get down in there. So you've split this all up so we can fold it all in.
Mm-hmm.
So she's pulling them in and kind of sticking them to themselves to make sort of a self-sticking cuppity cup. That's a technical term. I think you just take the whole thing and just pinch it together with your fingers.
And now we're gonna cover the bottom gold.
How'd it turn out there? Oh, very nice. She stuck that on the bottom. She's going to cut those little radial slits so she can flip it up.
Okay, so the top shape has to be bigger than this. So just trace around that.
We want just a little bigger than that, right?
So you just cut
that actually is already a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Because
so you just cut around. Because
that's the thing about being a duct tape artist. You end up with a lot of different size, different radius of circles.
you got tape. Tape.
Doesn't matter if this is messy because it's going to cover with tape, right?
Oh,
Careful. Knife.
bad.
Very sharp. You don't want to get one of these,
bad
do you?
idea.
Okay, on our lid here, we're going to make a hinge flap. This is going to hinge up like that. And we can put a piece of tape on the inside as a hinge. We also want a piece of tape on the outside. So take a piece of gold and stick it on there. And it makes like a letter Q thing. And then we can build up our kind of turban of tape on top of that. Don't stick it on yet. So now we've got to pile a bunch of junk on there. You know, it's not duct tape, it's duck tape. Like duck that quacks. Because duck is a kind of canvas fabric that they used to make boats out of in the army in World War II.
But there's also ducks with like a T that are like air vents in classrooms and things.
Right, but duct tape was never meant to repair those. In fact, it's terrible for those because it gets hot and falls off.
Yeah.
It's really good for many, many things. It's like a great fish attractor, apparently. It sticks to lots of things. It's good for your canvas boat made of duck, but not good for ducts. Which is why when someone says duct tape, they're talking about duct tape with a K, not with a T.
Or they're just being silly and say it's for a T. Because duct tape sounds so much fun. And something that's like tape couldn't be fun, so they just have to change it to make it
Ducky.
boring. They're just giant.
You think air vents were originally called like geese? And they changed it?
I don't know.
See, now I made this little sort of jughead crown here, wrapped it around with the fingers going up, and then kind of folded them over to make a nice top. Yeah? Okay, so we need
I
to
think that's good. Yeah.
make the icing on top, right?
Yeah!
So we need like a sheet of white stuff.
Can I see it?
You want to do it?
Yes.
Okay. She's icing the cupcake.
That's so cute.
It's like a little burger with icing on top. See, that's the stuff that's kind of wrapping around. That's your icing, right? So now this is the back though. So that's kind of nasty still. So we need to make a pink. So we need like a sheet of pink. Circle of tape made of pink stuff.
Tape made of pink.
It's a circle of tape.
It's kind of weird, but yeah. It's okay if it looks all bumpy and weird because that's at the bottom and inside of a box.
It's a duct tape cupcake. Hi, how you doing?
Let's put some tiny sprinkles on.
Okay, I'll work on the candle. Now I've got the straw and I've cut four little slits at the top there. Can I roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it? And these little strips I just flip out. It's the circle of life, making birthday candles.
Out of duct tape and straws.
Out of duct tape and straws. Hello, Martha Stewart, are you listening?
'Cause we are making
We invented this,
cupcakes.
we did not get it from a magazine. If you see anyone doing this, they got it from us on YouTube. Okay, let's put it on there.
Or they're just smart. Okay, yay!
Let's reenact the original video.
Hi, this is my cupcake and it's a box.
Look, I made a cupcake and it's a box.
If you enjoyed our How to Make a Duct Tape Cupcake video, please leave a comment and subscribe and like and share.
And it's a box.
And it's a box. And let us know in the comments what else you'd like to see us make.
Yay!
The end.